Hey you guys, so welcome to my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm about to show you guys how to achieve the Chloe look. Yes, the Little Mermaid look. Well, the old school Little Mermaid look. When she was like, y'all get it, okay? Okay, so let's get into it. So I have locks, as y'all can see. I've had them. It'll be a year. It'll be a year in July. So next month, it'll be a year. It's only been 11 months. They are pretty locks. But I love putting my braids on top of them. So I'm about to show you guys how to achieve this look. Okay, so what you will need is some locks in your head, like your locks. And I haven't had a retwist in a few months. And I love that I can just braid it. I don't have to retwist it, manipulate my hair. You will need braid hair. So braiding hair, whatever style you want, whatever color, length. I chose length 20. I chose the ombre look because I'm about to slay this summer, okay? Period. Next, you will need, it is for like sewing, and I got it at Walmart, I think for less than $10. It's not a must, but it makes it so much easier when you have the hair pre-sorted. So, yeah. Get you one of these. Get you one of these. Okay. Okay, also some good twist and lock because it'll set them edges, baby. Make it look real nice and neat. And then I also use just a little bit of water to mold it to make it really, really like just a little. And then a comb for any sections that need to be parted over again. Because some of my locks have grown out. So I'm going to clean the parts up. All right, let's get to it. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm going to wet my hair a little bit. Give it just a little bit of moisture. I told y'all just a little. Next, I'm going to part section here because I already know this section here it's kind of thin, but I'm working on growing my edges. Ooh, y'all, shout out to Hairfinity. This has been growing my edges. It's always been thin. I'll be 40 next year, so this has been helping me grow my edges. Y'all, get you some. All right, so let's get into this. So we're gonna part this one. I have a little clamp. You don't need it, or you just use a rubber band. I'll just, because I don't even know where my clamp is, I'll just use a rubber band to pull the rest of the hair up. Okay, so I'm going to apply a little bit of the twist and lock gel, the braid and lock gel. Just a very little. Y'all hear my kids in the back coming in. They're playing outside. And I got it everywhere.
Mom, can Titi come in the backyard?
Okay. Kids love to invite everybody and their mama over to your house. And you be like, okay. But okay, so as y'all see, get into this one. I am going to literally just grip the braid around like normal. So if y'all know how to braid, and y'all don't laugh at me because I braid with all my fingers. I know my friends said when we were growing up and we were in high school, they were like, I've never seen anybody braid with all of their fingers. And I'm like, well, get into it. Get into it. Except when I do this part. But when I grip, all those hands are involved. And I use a pretty good amount of hair. And if y'all can see it, it's coming through. And then I'm going to show you guys, this part is easy. I should forward this up. I'm going to show you guys when you add the extra hair, where to add it at. That's coming up next, okay? I'm going to braid it down until about that much. Okay, so I actually braided it down just a little bit more so you can see I got about this much of hair. So, and I put this in the middle for a reason because I can grip it. And we're going to add a really small piece, a really thin piece. I'm going to put it in between my thumb and my pointer finger, and the middle one grips it as well. Then I'll take this piece and start braiding it in. Let me show you guys, see if y'all can see. So the lock is right under this one. And then, watch my kids bust in again. Then, yes, you can get a popsicle. Then I start braiding, and then it becomes so seamless, you guys. Look, so seamless. Looks like I just got braids. It don't even look like I got why kids so extra? Kids be extra for no reason. But I got the 20-inch length hair, so when I braid this down, you guys, it's probably gonna stop at my butt like the rest of them. Hey. So, shout out to GoFinity with their products that's been helping me slim my waist and my waist trainers. Look, it DM me to order, but this is all I do, and I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like. Some of my locks are really fat, so yes, I have to gauge the size of the hair that I put on top of it. Some of them are thin. They're thinner a little bit around the edges, just like normal. But overall, I love my locks. I work out a lot, so when I do work out, baby, my hair starts to frizz. So the braids just keep me from having to retwist and keep some of the. Okay, so this is another one that I've braided down. Just kind of want to show you guys how they're turning out. And I use the same exact procedure, which is braid normally. Just put the braid around the lock. Add the extra hair, but it needs to be thin, towards the end of the lock. But make sure you still have some lock at the, before you add the hair, about that much. And then you just start braiding down. And they're turning out really, really pretty. And I think I'm going to curl the ends. Stay tuned. Yes, you can play Minecraft. And I was going to show y'all really quick what I do to my locks too. I brush them. Some people are like, honey, I've had the best results brushing my locks. You can see my parts are still pretty clean. But again, I have locks. I really don't care too much about it being perfect. Perfect. And I gotta, these two are going a different way. So, like, I'll show you guys. But these are different pattern this way. But I'm going to do these three just because they're on the same wavelength. Put a little product right here to get this part straight, and I put some down here. I put very little, minimal product, just to kind of keep the little tiny hair that's not really, really, kind of like the new growth, to bring it to it. Okay. All right, so I have a lock and I have some hair. I'm going to go ahead and start braiding. So I literally just go ahead and wrap the hair around the lock and start braiding. And as you can see, it just flows as if it was just regular hair that's not locked. And that is because you have to use a good amount of hair to kind of like blend whatever size lock you have. Like if your lock's pretty thick or if your lock's pretty thin. So I do it based on that. And I have a mirror right here in front of me too that I'm looking at, but you guys can kind of see it, right? All right, and when I get to this part, I'm gonna show you how, again, I add in extra hair. All right, so I have the extra hair. I have the lock down to about right here. So I'm going to put the hair in between my thumb, and it basically wraps around your pointer finger. So then I take this long piece and bring it under to kind of secure it. And I press this to make sure it's straight and even. And I start braiding. And there you have it. And I love this ombre look. I love how it just flows right into from the dark to the blonde. All right, so I'm gonna show you this one. All right, when we get to this part, I'm gonna show you how to add on. All right, so we're at the part where we need to add in a little hair. So we'll add it in here. And start braiding down seamlessly. So where it just merges in. You can't even tell that you added in any. And just tuck it as you go.